In this video, we're going to be talking about design elements and principles. And hello, everyone. It's Amanda from the Clinton County 4-H. And I am excited today because this is a question I get a lot. So hopefully this will help explain things a little bit better. But first of all, why do you need to know design elements and principles? You would need them if you are planning to exhibit something in home improvement, visual arts, clothing at conference judging day, or clothing and fashion. So like our $20 challenge, the fashion review, clothing selection, or innovative design. All of those you need to know about design elements and principles. So where can we find helpful resources about design elements and principles? Of course, I'm going to direct you to our county fair page, okay? And the easiest way to get there is to Google Clinton County 4-H. You'll get to our 4-H homepage, and then you can click the drop down to county fair. So I have lots and lots of things linked, but if you ever have trouble finding something, or you're like, I know that there's something like this that exists, I just can't find it, always feel free to reach out. We are here to help for sure. So since design elements and principles are part of specific exhibits, it is helpful to know what the project area is that they fall under. So like visual arts is part of creative arts. And there's even a specific help sheet for design elements and principles in visual arts. Or there's one for home improvement, ta-da, or clothing selection. But there is also a general one that talks about all of them. So that's what we're going to use today. And that one is also linked somewhere. But it is on our extension store as well. It's here for free. It's just an easy download. So I have it pulled up over here. And yes, this is one-page sheet is helpful, but there's also a written version in our fair book. So you can access the fair book on our county fair page. Typically, it's on the right-hand side here. It might move around depending on what time of year it is, just because after a lot of these deadlines pass, then I move the fair book up higher. But this is the one from 2023. I haven't gotten 2024's posted yet. Typically, it's posted in March. So on page 15, of last year's fair book, ta-da, here is our design elements and principles help sheet. This also explains in the fair book of which classes you specifically have to have it for. So if you're questioning, okay, I have clothing or I have this sewing project, do I really need to do it? You can scroll to your department or the division. So like, let's pick a sewing class. That would be under Family Consumer Sciences. And let's see. We're doing a sewing. Where did sewing go? Clothing and fashion, clothing and fashion, clothing and fashion. Sewing, here we go. Sewing and needle arts. Okay, exhibits and classes 10470, that's this one, and 72, this one here, should include information about the application of design elements and art principles. Ta-da! So I would recommend doing one of each for sure, but if you want to talk about more than one, great. And if you want more help with a write-up, I have a different video talking about that you can jump over to watch that one. So learning about the design elements and principles. So design is a visual plan you can use to create your 4-H project. Everything you see has design, and when you describe something you see, you use the words. So we have lines, shapes, textures, color, and space. So in a mini barn quilt exhibit, for an example, we're probably going to use a lot about color, that our texture is not really going to change. You might use space, maybe. You might use shapes specifically to help draw a photo or draw an image that you want to see. even though that there's a pattern, you can still, maybe there's shape. There's definitely lines involved, but color is probably a big one for sure in a mini barn quilt. When you have principles of design, they're the combination of that helps the thing look better. So maybe it's rhythm, like a repeating color shape. Maybe it's proportion. So maybe there's big things and small things. Maybe it's balance, like this one is very balanced, but this one is asymmetrically balanced. Emphasis is one of my favorites to use in a mini barn quilt, just because you can use different colors to make something appear different for how you want. And then unity is when things look very uniform. So if you had a clothing exhibit and you wanted to color block, like the whole outfit was lavender, maybe that would be unity because everything looks the same and is harmonious. I wish I had some more examples for you about different design elements and principles, but it's kind of very specific to your exhibit, so you can pick and see which ones work the best for you. Like I said, there are some extra help sheets of if you're looking for specific to visual arts, clothing, or home improvement, because those three departments or divisions definitely need design elements and principles. Reach out if you have any questions, and I would be happy to help answer or help direct you to somebody who can answer. And have a great day. Thanks.